Westview wins it.
Good evening, Dan Byler and Randy Yoder here, once again bringing you Lady Warrior action on LaGwanamedia.com. Tonight, the 0-4 Lady Warriors host the 2-2 Lady Red Hawks of Goshen High School. Goshen hasn't had a close game yet this season. They defeated LaPorte and Lakeland by almost 25 points each, and they have lost to South Bend, Washington by 37 and Fairfield by 16. On the other side, the Lady Warriors defense has been keeping them in the game usually, but averaging only 34 points of offense a game makes it difficult to pick up wins. The main players to watch out for tonight on the Red Hawks roster will be seniors Kyra Hill and Joelle Hostetler. Kyra is averaging a double-double, 15.3 points per game, connecting on 53% of her shots from the field to go along with 10.3 rebounds per contest. And to round things out, she's averaging about a block and a half per game. Joelle is averaging 12 points and 3.5 steals per game. We invite you to spend the next hour and a half here with us on LaGwanamedia.com. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. The pregame sponsor for this season's games is J&R Solutions, providing unlimited internet no matter where you live. Our halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot in Millersburg, and with a new location opening soon in Middlebury. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Places, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. Yoder Crossroads, located south of Shipshewana on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20. Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma. Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. By Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. By Shipshe Automotive Services. They thrive by focusing on the fastest high-quality auto repairs for your car or truck just south of US 20 on State Road 5. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located directly across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. And by Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury and Southwind Flooring, featuring carpet, hardwood, laminate, tile, natural stone, LVT, and area rugs, located on 1000 West in Shipshewana. Today's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. We'll be back with today's Commissioner's Corner interview following this 30-second timeout, and then the rest of today's J&R Solutions pregame show.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Bob Lovell. We're with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner about all things related to the IHSAA. Commissioner, we are about to embark on semi-state Saturday in high school football. I can't believe we're at that point. Girls basketball has begun. Boys basketball will begin in a week. What an insane time of year to be in the high school sports ranks.
No, it's a phenomenal time of year, Coach. And, as I got up this morning, I was, counting my blessings along the way. And it's just the opportunity for participation from kids that grow up and are in the fabric of their community. And, you know, we're certainly winding down the fall, and we're going to walk this weekend with semi-state football after a phenomenal weekend of regional football last weekend. And then obviously the girls basketball, boys basketball, wrestling, all of our winter offerings are kicking off. And, you know, it's getting a little chillier outside, so it's time to move indoors. And we're prepared to do that and going to have an incredible winter along the way, too.
Everyone who listens to this show that you and I have done for, I've lost track of how many years, it's brought to you on the IHSA Champions Radio Network. And, Paul, I think people don't understand how expansive the IHSA Champions Network is, television, radio, streaming, but you can't do what you do to put together a network of this magnitude without having the buy-in of a lot of important people in our state in the media.
It's here because of the premise of education-based athletics. Everybody that's involved in this process learned to be a teammate many, many years ago. And you did, I did, and now we continue to work at a team aspect in promoting education-based athletics in the champion and the radio network across the state. You know, we have over 90 radio stations from one end of the state to the other, and it may be a small, locally owned, just a very one or two people running the show, all the way to companies like Radio One. And everybody that signs up for this truly understands the value of education-based athletics and how important it is to each community. And we're so grateful for the people who choose to work in this business and promote high school sports in the state, because this is different in Indiana. It's different than any other state. My colleagues often will share with me their envy of what we're able to accomplish here and ask me how. And I said, well, it starts with team. This is my first answer each time.
It's a good answer. It also, I think, reflects, you know, we're a small state. You can imagine over the course of 30 years, I've been approached by a number of states in terms of doing something similar to Indiana Sports Talk in Ohio and Illinois and other states. And I always start out by saying we're a small state, number one. And number two, what our kids do on Friday and Saturdays really, really, really matters to communities. And so, you know, to be a part of your network and to be a part of mine on Indiana Sports Talk is good business. And secondly, it's great community support. And you have to be engaged and involved in your community because it's important. And that's why I think this network that you have is such a work of art, quite frankly.
I think that's exactly right, Coach. And you hit the nail on the head when you talk about community. And it is a work of art. But it's just, I always want to say, it's, you know, Coach, you're a big part of this. You know, your vision for this and what you do on Friday and Saturday nights take a little bit of time away from your family, but you sit there and you bring the state together in a single format, and it goes from the Wabash River all the way to Lake Michigan and the borders on either side. And people are calling in and they're listening to your show. And when I'm traveling home, the first thing I try to do is find out where I can get this show on this particular night. And you know, Coach, I appreciate the work that you've done in this show. And let's make no mistake about it, you're part of the fabric of this association and the radio network.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Tonight's Westview pregame show brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet no matter where you live. Call them at 574-349-7673. All right, Randy. Well, we're ready for, game number 5 for the Lady Warriors already.
That's right.
And got the Red Hawks in town tonight. What are you seeing happening tonight?
Well, it's always a challenge to go up against the big city schools, and it's always fun to see if you can knock them off. And we're going up against a team tonight that Yeah, like you said earlier, they've split their first 4 games. They really haven't been in a close one yet. But they're certainly led by the coach's daughter, Kyra Hill. At 6'2", she can be a factor inside. She's averaging a double-double, and she's really a factor on the offensive boards. I noticed Goshen averages almost as many offensive boards as they do defensive, so I think that's going to be a key tonight. I think they average 13 offensive boards, and we average about 4, and I'm sure she's a big part of that. Another girl that caught my attention on the stat sheet for Goshen was number 5, Yordi. She has 16 rebounds this year, and 12 of the 16 are offensive.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
And just a sophomore, so she must attack the board. So I think that's going to be a key. If we play a zone, we're really going to have to know where they are when the shot goes up. That was one issue as I looked at the stat sheet that caught my attention. Both teams, we average 20 turnovers, and they average 22, so we're both prone to turning it over.
Okay. So, yeah, so if we can force the turnovers. So, one thing after the game I thought about last night, or two nights ago when we were playing, so towards the end of the game, the junior varsity had started pressing, and I had wondered during the game if Coach Yoder was going to try it at the varsity level, but he never did. Is that something? Did you do much of that when you were coaching? Did you do much pressing? Or?
Well, you know what? In my early years, we did, because we didn't have very few tall girls. We were more guard-oriented, so that was our focus, was to create more turnovers since we were susceptible on the boards. As we got into my coaching career, we had a lot more 6-footers.
Yeah.
And so at that point, we focused more. We did maybe some half-court, 1-3-1, or three-quarter court. We called it 13T, which is a 1-3-1 trap. Got a lot of good things out of that, but we focused more on our strength, which was rebounding. So it kind of depended on the team I had on a given year. But to answer your question, I love to press if we had the capabilities, and they bought into it. I think that's the whole key. Your kids have got to buy into it for it to be successful.
Yeah, and obviously the big thing on a press is you got to get back if they get through you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're giving away layups at the other end. But yeah, if you do it right, though, and you create turnovers, that's a great way to. I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, maybe with a guard-oriented team, that would be when you would tend to do that. That makes sense.
I think part of it depends maybe on the opposition, and I know going in, we talked last week that Lakewood Park had some veteran guards, and Ryan might have been a little nervous about depth situation and pressing against a team like that. I could see that situation.
Well, yeah, and I obviously, if you're playing a team that's got a really good ball handler, it's you're probably wasting your time.
Yeah.
Or you're really going to have to work to try to force a turnover. But
you're right. So. That's right.
So Tuesday night when we played, I think Hope Bortner had her best game of the year. She scored 12. I'm sure that's not her highest score of her career. I didn't even go back and look at the stats. I should have, but it's the best she's done this year.
Yes.
And so we had four threes, I think, and but still just a little trouble getting a lot of points up there. We did have Karis Weinberg. I think she'd only scored a point before the other night. She actually had 6 against Lake Park. So that had to be her best varsity outing.
Yes. Definitely.
And then JJ Whetstone, she had scored only 4 points in the first 3 games, and then she scored 3 the other night, so she got some points in. So
yeah. I think she banked in a 3, and I think she was 2 for 2 at the line. Yeah. I think she had 5. But you're right, and that was really encouraging for me to see the second half. It just seemed like the team settled in, and we got contributions from Audrey Taylor came in, gave us some good minutes, scored a bucket. And like you said, JJ had 5 points. I was encouraged by some of the bench play and the depth that we showed a little bit there on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think the first half we only had 2 players score. Olivia Bontrigger had gotten a bucket, and then all the rest of our points were scored by Hope. Of course, we only had 9 at halftime, but then in the third quarter, where we'd scored the 15 points, I think it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different girls that had scored, and Audrey would have been some bench points, and Whetstone would have been bench points. So So that's good to see, getting some bench points.
Yeah. If you can get 8, 10, 12 points off the bench. We had 7 the other night, but that's a huge lift. Especially in a tight game situation, that can be the difference in those situations. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm sure Coach Ryan will have a game plan to try to bottle up Hill inside, and that's going to be a big key, I think, tonight, to limit her. We know we can't stop her, but hopefully we can make her earn everything she gets.
Yeah. So, well, of course, and Tuesday night we'd held their top scorers down for at least the first half.
Yeah.
And they sort of shook loose at the end. They still came close. I mean, I guess between them, we still held them, 8 points below their average for the two of them. But
yes, I think
so.
But
for a while there, it looked like we were going to hold them way below it.
Yeah. They, I guess they showed their true colors in the second half. When we made that run and cut it to 3, they could have folded on the road, but you give them credit. They stepped up and hit some big shots to kind of pull away again.
Yeah. So we might take a quick break, and then we'll be back with shortly the tip-off and be ready for some Lady Warrior basketball here on LaGwanamedia.com.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe, offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And we're back at Westview High School. Looks like we're going to be about ready for the national anthem here shortly. So we'll move to that as soon as they do. But just to welcome Michael Christner doing the announcing tonight. So if you'll join us for the national anthem. And we'll be picking up the Lady Redhawks starting lineup as they hit the floor. Starting in one spot is Joelle Hostetler. We talked about her earlier. She's one of their leading scorers. Also Ava Yordi, number 5. 5'9" junior Kaylin Markham. And then their leading scorer is Kyra Hill, 6'2" senior, and rounding out the starting lineup for them is number 25, Brenna Yoder, 6 foot junior. And looks like Westview will be going with the same starting lineup they've had for the last 3 games anyway. So Karis Weinberg will be starting at 1 guard position. Freshman Olivia Bontrigger at 5'1" will be also at a guard position for the Lady Warriors. Hope Bortner, our leading scorer right now. Number 13, 5'4" senior, will be the 3rd guard. Morgan Riegsecker, a junior, 5'6" junior, playing one of the forward spots. And in the middle for us tonight is 5'10" sophomore Bree Corey. She's also averaging 7 points a game. And we're ready for some Lady Warriors basketball. So Bree will be 5'10". Bree will be jumping against the 6'2" Hill. Well, this is interesting. Nobody's up on the circle.
Yeah, that's a very unique setup. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I don't think I have, and you've seen a lot more than I have.
I've seen a few games, yes.
So, and they get a quick bucket inside. Up and in by, okay, I must have read
10.
one of them off wrong, didn't I? Did I have Markham?
Harry, number 25 was the 5th starter.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on, oh my goodness, I was way off. I thought I was listening to what the numbers he was calling. So Rosie Herrera is in there, 5'7" senior, as well as Kaylin Markham. Pressure there. Morgan Riegsecker tied up. Should be Westview ball on the alternating possession. Karis with the ball. So, a little floater there by Olivia, couldn't get it to go. Herrera with the rebound.
Looks like we're in our 2-3 again tonight, as we were Tuesday evening.
Looks like they're trying to keep somebody down on Hill there. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. Well, they moved her up top now. Herrera must have kept a foot in the lane. Sort of an unforced error.
That's a call you rarely see anymore. 3 seconds.
I saw one. There was one Tuesday night's game though.
Yeah, you might get one a night.
Yeah. Had Bortner open underneath, but when you got 2 girls on you, it's sort of hard to see that open player. Skip pass over the top to Karis. So it looks like they're playing a man, aren't they? Well, is it just a matchup zone? What are they doing?
Of some kind. I'm not sure if it's a 1-3-1 or a 2-3. Almost look like a 1-3-1.
But they're really coming out. It looks like, look very individual.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a matchup.
Some type of a matchup, yeah. Yep.
Olivia knocks it loose, but controlled again by Kaylin. Ball inside, stolen by Riegsecker. Hill couldn't control it. Putting some pressure on that pass inside. And the ball stolen there by Hostetler, and she threw it away. But she was trying to hit Yordi, cutting down on the other side. Just threw it away. Is that their second turnover already?
Yep.
Two each way? Is that
that was the second one.
Definitely pressing here. Riegsecker dribbles through it. Yeah, I think you're right. It is a 2-3. Oh, nice reverse layup there. But she got whacked in the face. Weinberg scores first for Westview, ties it up 2-2. And the foul's going to be called on Kyra Hill.
And that's good. See,
Yeah, I was going to say.
some foul trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she has to ride the pine a little, we'd be okay with that.
We certainly would.
Karras, the second shot, no good. Herrera with the rebound. Had a chance to take the lead there. Herrera to Yordi. Back to Markham inside to Hill. Oh no, to Herrera. She hit the underside of the basket. No good. Rebound put back up by Markham, I believe. That she has 4 points.
4 points, yep. One of the offensive putbacks.
Looks like they're. Oh, nice attempt to get it inside. Trying to get it to Bree in there, but poked away by Hill. Substitution for the Red Hawks. Powers, Dakota Powers. I have it wrong on my score sheet. I was going to say.
Yeah,
Dakota Powers, 5'7" junior. Almost picked out of there again by Yordi, but Hope Bortner, nice crossover dribble, lost her, got the shot off, couldn't get the three to drop though. Hill with the rebound.
Goshen's putting quite a bit of pressure out front on her guards.
Yeah.
Looks to be one of their focuses early on here tonight.
Oh, ball right at the toes of Markham. That's a tough one to catch.
Yes.
Karras got her hands in there and tied things up. Karras having a great start here. Left wide open. Three ball put up by Hostetler, didn't go, but Powers with the rebound. So there's another offensive board.
Yeah.
Hostetler to Powers inside to Hill, just inside the free throw line. I think about an 8-10 footer there. Dropped it in.
Kind of a tough shot, but she nailed it.
Yeah, she spun and shot it as she was still moving. Karras just flying through the defense there. Foul is going to be called on Markham, so Markham with 4 points and one foul. Third foul on the Red Hawks.
Yes,
must have missed one.
Yep.
Now Hope takes another shot. Actually, I think all of her shots have been off the back of the rim.
Yep.
Now they're going to call a foul on Bree, I think. Oh no, it's going to be on Rieksecker. Morgan picks up her first. That's the Lady Warriors first.
Looks like we're going to a man-to-man press.
Well, we were just talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah, yep.
And they've got their shortest player out there. Oh no, okay. 6'2", bringing the ball down the floor. Oh, nice cut inside by Powers. Couldn't get it to go. He might have got away with a push there on the rebound.
Yes.
And now they call a foul the other way, and if that might be on Hill again. That is not what Coach wanted, I'm pretty sure. So 2 fouls and 2 points for Hill.
Yep, that's huge.
Yeah, J.J. Whetstone coming in for Bortner.
She's going to have to come out of the game for a little bit.
Need to get across the timeline.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Just almost made it. So Herrera does check back in, comes in for Hill. She'll be triggering the ball in, gets it into Joelle. Looks like they're trying to get something set up here.
All at once, Goshen becomes much shorter.
Yeah. Lob inside. Bree Corey pulls it out of there. Another steal. Coming back the other way. Rieksecker drives in, kicks it out. Whetstone takes the three from the top of the key. No good. Weinberg with an offensive board goes up. Weinberg is having a game. Audrey Taylor checks in. Hope Bortner right back in. Bree Corey and Morgan Rieksecker get to take a breather. It's not a shooting. It's not a shooting foul.
What did they call there?
Oh, I don't know. What did they call?
They called a foul on.
He called a travel?
I guess that's what it was.
Okay, so it wasn't a foul.
Wow, I thought that was a foul.
Well, yeah. How?
She grabbed and was going up, and
and they called a travel. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'm not quite sure how you get a travel out of that.
No, I agree there.
Okay, Shanna Miller checked in for Westview. Hope almost got her hand on the ball there. Powers, Markham, back to Yordi, back to Powers. Inside, Markham, and I think they're going to get Ava for Olivia. I did it again.
Makeup?
Oh, what?
I think that was a makeup. They called a
travel
on them. It sure appeared that she got hacked by a Westview player there.
And another turnover there. Olivia couldn't quite get it over the top. But they didn't score. Oh, they're getting the ball back on the out-of-bounds play. So it looks like we're switching on screens, playing man-to-man. She's taking a deep three. Nails it. We've got to get some points on the board here. Feels like we're playing well, but we're just not scoring.
It's a bad place to pick the ball up.
Yep, got trapped. You got to get rid of it. Bree comes back in for Shanna. Looks like they're being pretty patient working the perimeter. I'm not sure. They must be looking for something. They're not finding it so far.
Yeah. It's a different focus without Hill in there. I'm sure they're just kind of trying to do it by committee.
And she takes another long three and just drains it again. Maybe that's what they were looking for, trying to get her open. But my goodness, she was 3 or 4 feet behind the line for both of those.
Yeah, that was close to the NBA.
Nice pass.
Oh.
Bree almost got the rebound back. Beautiful lead pass to get it to her.
It was.
Yeah, definitely going to have to stay out on Hostetler there.
Yeah, she's proved that already. She
traveled with 1.2 seconds left. Okay, so Karras must have got whacked in the nose. She's back out here now with some, looks like something stuffed in one of their nostrils.
When it looked like she was fouled, I think she was almost looked like she was bleeding there. Yeah, but
took a little over a half-court shot there. Hope Bortner almost got it to go, not quite. So we're down 2-12. We'll be back with second quarter action in 60 seconds.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Move from ring to ring, catching great deals and unique finds at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Bid on furniture, antiques, art, pottery, tools, architectural salvage, estate items, and more. 6 to 10 auctioneers simultaneously sell inside the Shipshewana Antique Building, and each week it's completely different with amazing sellers and items from all over. Don't miss the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. all year round.
If you reboot this, then you're going to have to log back. And we're back. We apologize for the... we had a little bit of problem with our audio making it between the computer and our mixer board. So thanks to, I think it was Janie Christner was the first one that let somebody know here, and Andrew was letting me know, but I hadn't seen it. So, well, real quick, you want to go over stats here, Randy?
Yeah, okay, I got a minute here. Goshen has 22 points. Joelle Hosteller, fine senior guard, has 2 threes for 6. Ava Yordi has a basket for 2. Caitlin Markham had a nice game, 4 2-pointers for 8. Dakota Powers has 4 points on the 3-pointer and the free throw. Kyra Hill was in foul trouble, has just a basket for 2. And Rosie Herrera has 0 for 2 at the line. She failed to score. The Warriors only have a total of 8 points, and it will be quick. Karis Weinberg has a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer for 5. And Hope Bordner had a 3-pointer in the second quarter for a total of 3, for our total of 8.
Earlier I was talking a little bit about Hope's game Tuesday night was the highest for this year. Andrew, my son, just shot us some stats. I forgot to check here, but she had 21 points against Hamilton her freshman year, and that's still her personal best in a game, is what he thinks.
I think against West Noble last year, she had like 7 threes. I thought she had 29.
Okay.
Have your son run that one by me.
Well, I
that's
think
unofficial, though.
Yeah, I think he can hear us now. Okay. So Andrew,
okay,
check that out. Randy thinks she had more last year against West Noble.
So we got the ball to start the third quarter, down 14.
Olivia thinks about the 3, passes it up. They do have Hill back in here. I should say the Kyra Hill. Ava, a little floater, couldn't get it to go. Pulled out of there by Yordi. Ava Yordi.
Now the FSS will try to see if they can find the 6'2" girl inside.
Yeah. Well, she's clear outside, but we know she can shoot those too.
She can also shoot the 3 ball. Yep.
Markham drives, hands it off to Hostetler. Markham with a little 10-footer in the baseline, gets it to go. So she's up to 10 points.
I think they gave that to Yordi, number 5.
Oh, okay. Was it 5? I was thinking it was. Okay.
She was in the short. They like that little short corner, about 10 feet out in the baseline.
All right. So Yordi with 4 points then. Still in our 2-3 zone. Oh, Andrew agrees with you. It was 31. She had 31 against against West Noble.
Okay, I knew it was a big game. I think she had 7 threes, which tied the school record at the time.
Okay.
Still is.
Yeah. So, all right, they're going to call that foul on Bree. That'll be her team's first for the quarter, and it will put Joelle Hostetler at the line to shoot 2. She misses. So they're at 1 for 5 right now from the line, I think.
Yep.
As Herrera missed both of hers. Dakota Powers had hit 1 of 2. Second shot also off the back of the rim. Bree corrals it for Westview. Had a little bit of a token press, but Bree gets the ball back, and now stolen by Hostetler. Inside to Hill, she puts it up, cannot get it to go. Herrera with the rebound, but Griegsecker with the block shot. And then Hope Bortner down there ties it up with, is that Markham? And looks like we're going to clear the bench here. 4 new players doing a line change. Janessa Lehman in there. She hadn't been in the first half, but otherwise we've got Audrey, Shanna, and JJ in with Olivia. Lob inside to Herrera. She kicks it out to Markham. She hits a 3. she's up to 11 now.
I tell you, their offensive rebounding has given them a lot of opportunities, and they've converted on quite a few of those.
So we certainly have given up all our height right now, haven't we?
That's for sure, yeah.
JJ. Janessa inside, puts it up and in. So Lehman, I think that might be her first point. Her first varsity points.
I think so, yep.
Markham across. Ciordi out the hill. Hostetler still being very patient, working the ball. Lobbed it inside, right over Hill. I don't know if she wasn't set for that. She could have gone after it.
Now they're in a 1-3-1 with the 6'2" girl in the front.
Yep. Janessa finally brings it across the timeline. Audrey. Olivia chases it down. Audrey gets it inside. She's had Hill right in front of her. I don't think she's going to get that shot off. Now Audrey gets a shot off and couldn't get it to go. Hill with the rebound. Janessa almost got a piece of it. Oh, no, that's not Janessa. It's JJ. Hostetler getting things set up again. Pulled way out.
Very deliberate offense. They just like to run some clock. And
now a three by Hill, no good. Janessa Lehman with a rebound, and we've got the other four girls ready to check back in. Janessa hits JJ. Nice shot from the free throw line, couldn't get it to go. Kyra Hill with the rebound, coming back the other way. Lob inside to Hill. She's going to work her way in. I think you get JJ from behind. Yeah, JJ Whetstone got her from behind. She picks up her first 2 on Westview for the quarter. So Kyra will get to shoot her first one, and then we'll have the line change here. So yeah, they were 1 for 6 from the free throw line before that, so now they're 2 for 7.
I noticed they're only 47% for the year, so that must not be one of their strengths. At least in the
47.
stages.
Yeah, 47% from the free throw line as a team. Yeah, you probably want to do a little better than that. That's off the back of the rim.
Yep.
Hope Bortner with the rebound. So 2 for 8. They're shooting 12.5% from the free throw line. I think they're shooting better than that from the three-point range.
Right.
Hope gets a shot off. A little bit left. Karras with an offensive board. Karras still having a heck of a game.
There she is.
So I see there's a young man on the junior varsity with the same last name as Karras. I wonder if she has a little brother. Bree, turnaround shot, can't get it to go. Pulled out of there by Markham.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Dan. She could. I just don't know.
The freshman, or she's only a sophomore, so. Could be, could just have the same last name. Lob inside to Herrera. Skip pass across to Hostetler. She's going to put up a 3. This time she was right up on the line and she hit it. That's her third 3 tonight. Third 3 and the 5th for the Red Hawks. Rieksecker underneath, and they say she stepped on the line. She's trying to drive the baseline, looking to kick it out the other side.
Yep.
Got Powers checking back in for the Red Hawks. Rosie Herrera out.
Yeah, getting back to the Red Hawks' last offensive possession, that was nice. They brought their 6'2" girl out to the left wing. She kicked it into the block, and she kicked it out to the opposite wing for the 3. That was a nice ball reversal, and Hostetler's the one that nailed the 3.
Yep, she sure did. inside, and they left Hostetler open again.
Oh, 3-point or 3 shots.
And Rieksecker just picked up her 4th foul with that as well. Joelle Hostetler, I think she's got an aunt that works for me.
Is that right?
Michelle Newcomer. Michelle was a Hostetler. She's struggling a little from there. She's hitting threes. She's hit 3 threes, but she's missed 3 free throws.
Yes.
Off the back of the rim, she's shooting them long.
I tell you, Dan, looking at their stats for the year before this game, she was 4 for 12 from 3 and 4 for 12 from the free throw line.
Well, I think as of right now, her 3-point shooting percentage is higher than her free throw shooting percentage. She finally got one to go, but she's shooting only 20%, 1 of 5 tonight.
Yes, that's right.
Janessa brings it across the timeline. And Karras, that time a little long. JJ had the rebound, had it poked loose. So another offensive board for us.
That might have been some of the best ball movement we had all night. We just didn't hit the shot, but it was a nice ball reversal.
Got the shot we wanted.
Yeah.
Audrey drives inside, nowhere to go. It's Hope. Karras drives the baseline and stepped on the baseline.
That's kind of been an issue for us tonight.
Yeah. It was at least the 3rd time we've stepped out.
Yeah.
I think the one time we were trapped down there, but the other 2 we've been trying to drive through.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're attacking, but we're not quite where we need to be.
Red Hawks, I guess, are doing a good job at getting in there.
Mm-hmm. A nice steal there again by Weinberg.
And then a foul on Yorty trying to get it back. My official off-site stat man just tells me that Owen Weinberg is her younger brother. So.
Okay, so you were right.
So Ava Yorty picks up her 2nd foul. That's their Red Hawks' first for the quarter. Janessa is looking to get it inside, can't do it. Fortner to Janessa. Down to Taylor. Inside to Bree. Kicks it across to Karras.
Nice pass.
3, no good, but Bree gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Bortner with the rebound. Back to Karras, and she drives inside, can't get it to go. But she almost got another rebound. I'm not sure which. Yeah, they're saying she touched it last.
She's all over the place.
She's
tonight.
all over the place tonight.
Yeah, scrappy.
And somehow it just doesn't feel like we should be down 22. It feels like we're hanging with them. We just cannot get the points.
We just can't shoot the basketball tonight.
Karras almost got a steal. Lob inside to Kyra. She forces it up and in. It's 5 for her now, I think.
Right, yep.
Karras takes a 3 off the back of the iron. Bree almost got, she did get the rebound. Got another offensive board, but we didn't get anything out of it. So at the end of 3, down 24, 10-34. Having a little trouble getting offense rolling. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Shipshewana Automotive Service in Shipshewana provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for accurate diagnostics for your vehicle. From car AC repair to truck transmission maintenance and everything in between. With Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. That's Shipshe Automotive Service just south of US 20 on State Road 5 in Shipshewana. We're back for the final 8 minutes of action here tonight. The Lady Warriors hosting the Red Hawks from Goshen. Got themselves quite a hole to try to dig out of.
We're down that quarter 12-2 in terms of scoring.
Janessa still in there. Audrey Taylor caught underneath, tried to kick it back out, stolen by Yordi. Powers, and now Janessa poked that one loose. Hope got the actual steal then, but poked loose by Janessa. Hope gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Powers. No, that's on Yordi. That'll be her third. First for the quarter. And
this would just be our second and third free throw attempts.
And Hope nails it. Hope with 4 points. Well, Randy, we're outscoring him this quarter.
Yep, first 25 seconds, we own it, don't we?
Oh, a little hard pop back out. Markham with the rebound for the Lady Red Hawks. Medina checked back in for the Lady Red Hawks. Markham trying to work the ball inside. She didn't have it up high enough. Coach is telling her, keep that ball up high, I think. JJ comes in for Janessa. So we're back to, no, we're not back to our starting lineup. We have Morgan out, and actually we have a couple of our starters out. Kyra Hill with the ball, clear on the left wing, out to Hostetler, and passes it to Medina. Olivia Bontrager gets the steal, can't get it to go. JJ comes down, gets the offensive board, and gets fouled. Another offensive rebound. Well, so we've had a fair number of offensive.
Of them now, yep.
Are you keeping track at all? Which are offensive, which are defensive?
I wish I would have, because it would have been interesting. I should have.
Yeah.
I bet Goshen, close to half of them are that way, but we've been, like you said recently, been catching up a little bit.
Whetstone's shot is good, so she gets on the board for tonight. .12:34. Second shot long again. Another offensive board, that by Audrey Taylor, all the way around. Doing a nice job whipping the ball around the perimeter. JJ has it, drives, hands it off to Hope. Hope puts up a three, that's going to be long. Pulled out of there by Markham, and they're trying to help her hold it. And they call a tie-up. So Markham had the ball. They got a piece of it. So you make them use their possession to get the ball back. They retain possession, but it'll be ours next time. Pass inside right at the free throw line to Hill. She drives, forces it up, can't get it to go. Markham got the offensive board, puts it up, and Taylor ended up getting underneath her a little bit, submarined her there, I guess. Picks up her second foul. Shanna comes in for Hope Bortner, and coming in for the first time in the varsity game is Brenna Yoder. She played quite a bit in the JV contest as well. Triggering it out long to Kyra Hill. Looking to hand it off, gets it to Medina. She works the perimeter. JJ Whetstone on her. Nice screen there by Hill. Yoder to Hostetler. Hostetler wide open for a three again. She is a three machine. Yes. Shanna's going to take a three. Got it! Banked it in from the left side. That's sort of like Hope Bortner's shot Tuesday night. We'll take it.
Yep.
So Shanna's first points this year. Kyra takes the shot just inside the three-point line and hits it.
She's got a nice touch from outside for
yes,
a
she
girl,
does, yeah.
6'2".
Lobbed inside debris. She's got two tall girls on her. Whetstone got the roll. Got 2 more for Whetstone. She's got 3 now. 17-39. We're sticking with them here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, we are.
All of a sudden, we're getting shots up and we're getting them to go.
Yeah, we're not quitting. We're battling. Another turnover by Goshen.
And Taryn trying to hit her older sister, threw it right over.
That's turnover number 10 for them on the night. I have us for 13.
Shanna with the ball. Inside to, oh, Bree went right through her hand. She was getting ready, trying to figure out what she was going to do once she caught it.
Yeah.
Hostetler. Yoder takes a 3 off the backboard. No good. Kyra Hill gets the rebound, and one of the Lady Warriors, Audrey Taylor, in behind her, got it. Tried to pull the ball away and gets called for the foul. Her third now. New face in for the Red Hawks. We have Soren Revoir. Well, that'd be the French way to pronounce it. I don't know how she pronounces it.
Glad it's you, Dan, versus me.
And we also had Hope Bortner came back in, as did Morgan Rieksecker. So we're back to our starting lineup.
So it looks like the next foul, the rest of the game for Goshen, well, they're all going to be 2-shot fouls.
Yeah. So Taylor, Audrey just picked up another foul. She now has 4, 3 of them here in this quarter. Kyra Hill hits a free throw. Second shot off the back of the iron. Yoder got the rebound, up and in. So Yoder also 6 foot. Skip pass across to Karras. She's going to drive. Dribble it back out. Hope skip pass across to Olivia. She's going to drive and lost the handle to Medina. And they're going to call a jump ball.
I guess
so we'll get it back.
Yep.
Triggered into Hope. The right side, clear down to the right corner to Olivia. Punches it inside to Bree, kicks it out to Karras. Karras is going to take a 3. That's a little bit long. Bree went over the top of Kyra Hill trying to get a piece of that rebound. So I think we're going to be shooting 2 at the other end, aren't we?
Yep. The rest of the way here.
Bree Corey picks up her second, and that'll put Kyra at the line to shoot a couple. She's 50% tonight, 2 of 4 from the line, I think. And her first shot, nothing but net.
For the season, she's 64, so she must be one of the better ones on the team for Goshen.
Yeah. She hit that one. So yeah, that makes her 4 of 6 now, so 67% for the night.
About right where she has been.
Yep. Bortner puts up a 3, got it. Hope with her second 3 of the night.
Yep. Well, we scored as many in this quarter so far as we did the first 3.
You're right. Scored 10 points. Actually, each team scored 10. It's been a lot more scoring, I think, this quarter than any other. Hope's going to get called for that foul. Her third, I think. And that'll put, is that Markham? No, is that Rivar?
It's hard to read. I think it's Rivar, number 11.
And she almost banked it in.
Yep.
Couldn't get it to go, though. Second shot is long as well. Oh, and she stepped over the line anyway, so it didn't really matter. We don't have to fight for the rebound that way.
Nope.
3:16 to go here. So yeah, we scored that 10 points in just a little over 4 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Karras puts up a 3. That's going to be long. Hill with the rebound. Kyra Hill. Hands it off to Joelle Hostetler. Yoder floating around underneath there. Hill was way out top. Now Hill's down underneath. Hope pokes it loose.
Yep. They run a lot of time in their deliberate offense, looking for that shot they want.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is, I guess, no better than their. Now that was a nice move, but she missed it. Hope with the rebound. He said one thing I guess we could do is try to foul because. Oh, and Hope Bortner just hit another 3. That's her third 3 of the night. 23-44. But, you know, if they can't hit the free throws, it might be okay to foul them.
Yeah.
Stop the clock.
Yep. Even with the new rule.
Yeah, yeah.
They get 2, but the way they hit them, the law of averages are on our side.
Kyra working her way in, puts it up, can't get it to go. Got her own rebound, tries it again. Bree gets called for the foul on the putback. That's going to be her third, and that'll put Kyra Hill back at the line. But, you know, if we're going to foul somebody, maybe not her.
Yeah, not her. It's kind of been a parade here in the fourth quarter for them going to the line.
She's hit 3 in a row now after going 2 of 4 before that. Another line change for Westview.
Even though she spent a lot of this first half on the bench, she's now up to 11 points for the game.
Yeah, she only had 2 in the first half, didn't she?
I think so, yep.
And she just hit another free throw.
Took her out.
Okay, so she's coming out. And they're pressing. Up 23, and we're pressing.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of a token press, I think.
More or less, yeah.
Hope, another 3. No good this time. Taryn Hill with the rebound, hands it off to Medina. Killing a lot of time. Yoder's going to take a 3. Off the backboard, no good. Hope Bortner with another rebound. Down to Shanna. And lost the handle, but we got a piece of it back. Alternating possession back to the Redhawks. 74 seconds to go in the game here. Hill, Taryn Hill with the ball. Ravar, Medina. And Whetstone was waiting for that pass. All the way to the other end. Up and in. And she's going to get to shoot a free throw. So Whetstone with 5 points tonight. That's her personal best. We've scored 15 points here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And again, you know, if we could do that every quarter,
yeah,
it'd be a 60-point game instead of
in the 20s or 30s.
Yeah. And the rebound no good. Taryn Hill with the rebound. And now but Medina.
Yeah, once again, we had 15 in the third quarter on Tuesday.
Yes, we did.
We matched it in the fourth tonight. So I do give this group credit. They keep battling. Timeout here with less than a half a minute to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It's just a 30-second timeout. Maybe we'll just keep it here. But, yeah, so we've hit 3 threes, 3 twos, and 2 free throws here in this
quarter.
In the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Maddie Grossman's going to get a little bit of playing time too. She'd play the entire JV tournament, but JV game, I should say. So yeah, at this point we are all 5 of our starters on the bench. The other 5 are in. And actually, I guess that's the case for Goshen as well. So some of these girls saw each other in the first contest. Taryn Hill across to Ravar. Poke loose by Janessa. Ravar got it back. Trying to steal it from her. Yoder with the ball. She just turns and shoots and just drilled it. Brenna Yoder, 6-foot junior. Off the front of the rim. Final score, 25-48. Lady Warriors drop their 5th game of the season. We'll be back for a wrap-up of stats right after this 2-minute timeout.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And we're back at Westview High School. Do a wrap-up here of final score here. Randy, take it away.
Okay. For the victorious Goshen basketball team, they ended up with a total of 48 points, and they were led by their fine senior guard, Joelle Hostetler. She had 4 threes, 1 for 5 at the line. She ended up with a total of 13 points. They had 3 girls in double figures. Kaylin Markham had 8 points from the 2-point range, and she also had a 3-pointer for a total of 11. Kara Hill had 3 2-pointers, 6 from the line for a dozen. So 13, 11, and 12, some nice balance. And then they had 3 other girls with 4 each. Ava Yordi, 2 baskets for 4. Dakota Powers, a 3-pointer, 1 for 2 at the line for 4. And Brenda Yoder had 2 twos for 4. Goshen was just 8 for 19 at the line. And they had a total of 6 3-pointers on the night. For the Lady Warriors, total of 25. They were led by Hope Bortner, who came in strong late in the game, and she had 3 threes and 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 10. Karis Weinberg played a great floor game. She was all over the place. She had a basket, a traditional 2, and a 3-pointer. 0 for 1 at the line for a total of 5. Janessa Lehman came in, had a basket for 2. Shanna Miller, a basket, a three-point basket for 3. J.J. Whetstone, 2 two-pointers and 1 out of 3 at the line for 5 for a total of 25 points. We were 2 out of 6 at the free throw line, and we hit 5 threes. Quickly rebounding, I had Goshen unofficially for a total of 27, and I wish I would have kept offensive because I would guess probably at least half of them, if not 60% of them, were
I think
offensive putbacks.
I think so too, yeah.
And we ended up with 19, so we did a nice job, including a number of putbacks, especially in the second half. Turnovers were, I had Westview for 15 and Goshen for a total of 10.
So that's actually below what both teams have been averaging on the turnover
right.
side of it. So.
That's right. The second half, each team played a little bit cleaner basketball in regards to the turnover situation.
So yeah, with us hitting 5 threes, we had 2 in the second quarter. Those are the only points we got in the second quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, it was sort of like the third quarter, like you said earlier, Tuesday night, where we broke loose and finally scored a bunch of points.
Right.
But yeah, so when you score 2 points and then 6 points and then 2 points in the first 3 quarters, it's an awful big hole to dig out of. We scored 15. We actually outscored the Red Hawks in the fourth quarter, 15-14. But they'd scored 12, 10, 12, and 14, so they were pretty consistent on how many points they were putting up.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't get the offense going.
No. Coach Hill, over the years, his teams always play tough, hard-nosed defense. They're usually involved in a lot of low-scoring games. For them to score 48 tonight, that's probably a pretty big number for them. But again, they held the opposition to 25, and so it won't probably get any easier Tuesday when we go into Bethany. I noticed they're off to a 4-0 start, and of course they are the defending state runners-up last year in 1A basketball.
Right. Yeah.
But it will be. I think it's going to be a fun night. Girl-boy doubleheader. As a coach, I always enjoyed that. The atmosphere was great. The crowds were usually pretty big, and the girls enjoyed playing in that environment.
Right, and so if it works like it has other years, I assume the the JV girls will be tipping off probably as soon as they can get there, at 4:45 or so, and so they'll play the first game. I think they usually go ahead and play that on the main court, and then they'll play the junior varsity boys in the secondary gym at the same time as the varsity girls, and that should be a tip-off of around 6:15, 6:30. And then the varsity boys will be the final game of the 4 games being played. So it should be an awful lot of basketball going on. It should be a lot of fun. That'll be the start of the boys season, and I finally got a chance to look at the roster today, and that's sort of what I was expecting there, with a couple move-ins on the varsity. We have 1 freshman coming in, Austin. Is it Austin Slaybaugh, I think?
Yes.
And he's quite a ball handler. I've seen him playing. I guess where I've seen him playing was at 3-on-3 tournaments we've sponsored.
Yeah.
And
he's a gym rat, the way I understand it. He's a gym rat. He loves to be in the gym playing.
Well, he did very well when I was watching him play. I thought, my goodness, that kid's got some skills.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that should be fun, like you said, when you have the double headers like that, get a lot of people there, and so a kickoff to the boys season, and like you said, it's probably not going to be an easy task for the girls again, but just again, it feels like they're playing decent defense. We just can't get the scoring going.
That's right. It just seems like the shooting percentage is that's got to improve, and I think we'll get there. I really do. We're playing the tougher part of our schedule or not. We got Bethany and then Northridge, the next 2 games. And Northridge is traditionally usually, if not every year, nearly every year, the top team on our schedule in terms of talent. And they just knocked off Homestead last week, and Homestead's one of the premier teams in the state.
Okay.
So, but then I think after that, I really think our schedule becomes much more favorable. And I think if we keep playing with the intensity on the defensive end and the shots start falling, we're going to find some W's.
Okay. Yeah. So, we're seeing improvement. But So, and I should mention earlier this evening the Lady Junior Varsity Warriors team dropped a game to 16-26 prior to the varsity game. So I think they're 1-4 now, and the varsity dropped to 0-5. So thank you to Randy again doing the color for us this evening. I'm Dan Byler, and had Chloe Lovell on the board again, engineering for us tonight, and new on the camera tonight, we've got Ian Donat. So thanks for him stepping in. He's also a student here at Westview. So we want to thank our sponsors again. Weaver Furniture Sales, our game sponsor for the year. Thanks to them, and to J&R Solutions, our pregame sponsor this year. Halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot. And also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Places, the Shipshewana Antique Auction. They're at the Trading Places every Wednesday. Yoder Crossroads in Shipshewana. By Emma Warehouse, by Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka, Stutzman Power Equipment in Shipshewana, Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, Shipshe Automotive Service, by LaGwana, your local creative services provider, Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, by Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury, Southwind Flooring in Shipshewana. Today's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the Indiana High School Athletic Association's Champions Network. Good night, all.